Welcome to Word of Mouth, the talking newsletter focused on putting buzz into the small to mid-sized business. The pressure and stress that comes this time of year, year-end, additional projects, presents to buy and send, and of course the holiday parties are but a few of the things that makes us feel like a spinning top. But help is on the way. Randy Wickstrom of Purple Durple Organizers is here to offer some tips to get more organized and less stressed. Randy, how can you help us?
I am a professional organizer. I'm a member of NAPO, the National Association of Professional Organizers, and what I do is I create lifestyles with less stress and more success.
So Randy, I want to get organized, but it just seems a bit overwhelming. How do I begin?
One of the greatest things that you can do is identify an area that gives you the most amount of stress or frustration. What is the greatest challenge that you face in becoming more organized? Maybe it's the papers and that's piling up in your office. Pick that area as an area to start.
Okay, Randy, I've picked the room that I want to start with. Now what's next?
One of the first things that you can do is develop a system to manage what those papers mean. Are they important? Can they be read? Could they be acted on, and can they be tossed? Think of the RAP principle. Read it, act on it, and then toss it or file it. What you'd want to do is identify the paper that's maybe piling up on the middle of your desk, and then look at each one. Is this an event? Is it an upcoming event, or is it something that's passed? Is this something that you have to act on? Is it a bill that you have to pay? And then act on it immediately. Read it, and then if it's something that's not important you've already accomplished, after you've read it, shred it and let it go. Act on it. Take action on it immediately. Just don't place it in a pile and say you're going to get to it later. That's the biggest cause of clutter in everybody's office is I'll get to it later.
Randy, those are some great tips, but how do I make sure that clutter doesn't happen again?
Develop a daily practice or even a weekly practice of maintaining that space, and follow the same systems and procedure that you started with when you began to declutter. If you keep up with it on a daily or a weekly basis, you'll manage it more effectively, and you'll never allow yourself to get back in that position again.
So Randy, you really have provided us some great tips. Do you have any last words before you go?
Well, one of the things that most people feel that is a problem with them is they don't know where to get started. They feel overwhelmed. Start small. Start in one small area of your office. Start with just a couple pieces of paper that are on your desk. Don't feel you have to do the whole thing at once. Start in one desk drawer. Start in one small corner of your desktop. Start small.
Randy, thank you for your time and insight. If you would like to continue the conversation with Randy Wickstrom, you can reach him via this contact information. And thank you for clicking on Word of Mouth. This is Rich Steelman. Word of Mouth is a courtesy production of eMotion Marketing, helping SMBs put buzz into business.